welcome back to my channel. Today I've decided to do some testing. This is going to be a video that will go over the course of a few weeks or maybe months depending. I'm going to be testing out gluten-free pastas for you guys. If you tuned into my podcast episode, I had mentioned I wanted to do testing of different pastas just to compare them to each other, the texture and everything like that. And I also got a comment from someone saying that they'd like to know my opinions and what I like best. So normally I eat the Catelli. Here, I'll show you guys. Normally this is my jam. As you can hear the water almost rumbling, the Catelli penne. I really like it. It does fall apart pretty easily though, so we're going to compare. That's my go-to. It's good price point, it's good flavor, it's not too bad cooking wise and everything, but it does kind of fall apart. So that's that. First up, what we're going to try today is the Chickapea brand. Now I was just looking at this to share on my Instagram story and the nutrients are crazy. So I'll show you guys. Look at that, 3 ingredients, and look at all of those delicious nutrients. Even the protein, 23 grams for 100 grams. That's wild. So this is our first up, chickpea and lentil pasta. So we're gonna try this first, and our water is boiling, so let's go throw it in there. Going to do a cup, a little bit more than a cup today. We're gonna give it a mix. And I turned it down a bit because it was boiling like wild. And we're gonna cook it for 7 to 8 minutes. Our timer is up, so let's do a little taste test just to see if I like how cooked they are. Okay. Pretty chewy. I'm gonna let it cook for like 1 to 2 more minutes and see if they can get soft, but not too soft that they'll start falling apart. Alrighty, I have my sauce that's heated up here. Let's do a stress test. I only found like one little piece that had fallen apart. So I'm gonna mix it into the sauce and let's see how it holds up. Okay, it held together extremely well. It didn't break a bunch. Here's our final product, just some sauce from a jar and some Daya cheese, and it's still holding together very well, not breaking apart. So let's go for our taste test. And my hair, I guess, wanted to be a middle part today, so I changed it. It's still like very al dente, but I notice it's like that with a lot of gluten-free pastas, so it's almost like a little chewy, but it doesn't taste undercooked. Now I remind you, I did cook it like at 1 or 2 extra minutes, but if you don't mind it being a little bit chewy, I actually really like it. It would be really good in like anything. So if you can, you know, and it's so nutrient dense, like so nutrient dense, that this was like a heaping 1 cup. This, I'm probably going to be full from this one bowl, and there's so much nutrients that I can't wait to try this again with like way more stuff. I just wanted to do it simple for the taste test, so I really get it. So the texture is chewy, al dente-y. It's really nice actually. Yeah, it doesn't like fall apart. It kind of has, I think what reminds me, I'll have to try the brown rice pasta again, but it kind of almost gives me that like roughness when you're chewing it, like in the mouth feels kind of rough once you start breaking it down, if that makes sense. It's not like slippery and smooth or slimy. Yeah, and it doesn't have like any chickpea flavor or anything like that, so I'm really enjoying this. I would definitely buy this one again. So that's it for our Chickapea taste test today. I'll see you again another day when we go and try a different pasta. It is a new day, and that means it is a new pasta. So today I'm making vegan hamburger helper, and I decided let's try this GoGo Quinoa macaroni. I think I've tried this brand before and it was delicious, so I'm super excited for this. Yeah, so I'm just about to put it into the pot, so I'll show you guys all the steps. Cup number 1 and number 2. Stir this in and hopefully it works out in the hamburger helper. Oh my god, you guys. It says that it's al dente in 3 minutes, and in the recipe you're supposed to cook it for 10 to 12, so I'm actually really scared now that this is going to be like way overcooked. Oh my god. Okay. Should I check on it? We have almost 5 minutes left. Maybe I'm gonna take a peek at it and see how the noodles are doing. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, can you guys even see? This looks so freaking good. Okay, let us see. These look so good. Okay, hold on. Let me get a noodle. Oh, those are done. Oh my god, those are so good. Those are done. What I'm gonna do is just turn the pan off and leave the lid on it, and then for the last like 3 minutes, I guess, like I don't know, I might just grab the cheese now, put it on there, and then to let it do its thing for a few more minutes, because those noodles were so soft and amazing. Oh my god, I can't wait to dig into this. So let's do the cheese and then we'll come back to you later. Our finale, it looks so good. Let's do our taste test. So good. Y'all, these noodles are so soft. I think this is definitely my favorite noodle so far. 10 out of 10. I don't know if I'm gonna buy any other noodles. These are so good. So good. What do you think, baby?
Good. They don't fall apart.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what is my rating thing? The texture, they're nice and soft, like real pasta, not gluten-free pasta. Very soft, squishy. They cooked up really fast. They did really extremely well in the hamburger helper. They did not fall apart at all. And you know, hamburger helper, you gotta mix that up. They did not fall apart at all. And nutrient wise, let me just check because I can't remember what I talked about the other one. Not as many nutrients as the Chickapea one, but we still have 8 grams of protein in 3/4 of a cup, which this whole meal was 2 cups, a little bit more than 2 cups. Pretty low in fat, high in fiber, carbs obviously, iron, potassium. Pretty good! Nutrient wise, this is my 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It is a new day, and that means we're trying a new gluten-free pasta. So today we have brown rice pasta from Compliments brand. I found it at either Sobeys or Freshco, I'm not sure which one. So I made a chicken noodle soup without the chicken, of course, and Clay put a little bit of chili pepper flakes on his, and then I just enjoyed mine straight up with some gluten-free toast. It is 2 days later, and look at how swollen these noodles are. I'll put up a side by side. Look at this. Oh my god, it's so tiny. So yeah, it probably doubled in size the first time, and then now like they're like quadrupled in size. But look at, they're not falling apart. I was really scared that like 2 days later these would just be like disgusting in here. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh my god, they're so good. They actually were really good in the first 2 days ago. They were a little bit more like, I wouldn't even say al dente, like they were just like a noodle. I'm really shocked actually, because one, this is a very like I don't want to say low quality brand, but like it's in here in Canada, just like the no-name brands, they're always the cheaper brands, meaning like you usually think they're not as high quality. And being brown rice, I was like, it's gonna like not be that great. I'm really shocked. Like I actually might buy this more often because that noodle didn't even fall apart in my mouth, and it literally was like a chicken noodle soup. You know how those noodles are in your can of chicken noodle soup, how they're just like squishy, and that's exactly, I'm shocked, guys. I was a brown rice hater, okay? I was a brown rice hater, but these are delicious. Like I would feel fully confident in putting these, packing it up, putting it in the freezer, and like pulling them out on other days. Okay, this one is actually, I think I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because this is like actually very good. Texture's good, taste is good, held up in soup extremely well, so it's good. It is a new day and we have another gluten-free pasta. Today we're gonna be trying this GoGo Quinoa and a little bit of Alfredo. I feel like they're all kind of similar with the quinoa, but we're gonna give it a try anyways. 18 grams of protein in this one. Let's go. So these ones started off a dark red color, and then by the end of cooking time they actually were like a very light yellow. Alrighty y'all, this is the pasta alone. It is nothing on it yet. Kind of was falling apart and very sticky. I made up a little Alfredo. It actually looks pretty good. I did try one of the noodles out of the pot to make sure it's done. And it was not great. So I'm really hoping that with the sauce, it's a lot better because it had a weird funky taste. And I was like, I don't know if I like it. Okay, it's much better. Okay, with the sauce, granted, Alfredo is like a very flavorful, creamy sauce. So it really disguises the flavors I was tasting when I was trying to see if it was done. But maybe it's the lentil flour that was giving it like a weird flavor to me. It was more sticky like when it was done, and it fell apart like a little bit. But it's got a nice chew, and it's not that bad. I think it does have a lot of protein in it though, so I gotta give it props for that. 18 grams of protein in 1 cup dry, so I have a cup and a little bit dry. I don't know, maybe like a 7.5 out of 10. It is much better with the sauce, but I would be worried just using it in a regular pasta sauce that it might not taste as good. But if you're looking for something higher protein that's gluten-free, I do highly recommend because it is actually pretty good. So, oh yeah, I was gonna show you. Obviously the sauce is like thickening now and it's like sticky, but yeah. I think I like their macaroni ones the best out of everything, so we'll see you when we try another pasta. Alrighty y'all, new day, new pasta, another GoGo Quinoa. And it is these super greens, sorghum, quinoa, amaranth. A little bit of good, decent amount of protein actually, 8 grams. So let's give it a try. Alrighty y'all, so I had some leftover Alfredo because it's just so fast and easy to make. I just keep making it. And I just put a little bit of tomato sauce in with it because I didn't have enough, and it's actually so nice. Nothing actually fell apart, shockingly enough, but GoGo Quinoa's been really good. So yeah, it looks really good. I tasted one when I was cooking it and tasted pretty good. Not like the last one tasted horrible when it was just fresh out of the water. So let's see. I don't even know what this is gonna taste like with the tomato sauce. Okay. It's actually really good. The Alfredo tomato sauce is really weird, but the noodles themselves, they are still that same texture like with the other ones. It's more of a like grit when you chew into it, as opposed to like just a rubbery smooth. So there's that, which is totally fine. And yeah, didn't fall apart. And I like really was stirring it all together in the pot. Flavor, good. 9 out of 10. These are really good. I forget what my other things were. Flavor is good. Texture is good. Didn't fall apart. What we're looking for in a noodle. So that will be actually the last of the pasta trials. The last of the taste tests for now. If I go and decide to do another round, I will just choose a bunch more and do another video. But for now, that's what we're gonna try. Hope you guys have enjoyed me trying all these different pastas, and I hope it helps you in choosing a pasta. The GoGo Quinoa and the Chickapea are the higher price point compared to the Compliments and the Catelli. So that will be it, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!